And we are waiting for the stream. And we're live. Hello stream! I am wearing the skin that I'm supposed to be using in this world for once. Just thought it would be funny to show you what the actual character looks like. It doesn't look so detailed like this. I have a, like, in real life drawing of her. She looks a lot better there. Also because if you try and make a old time Egyptian pharaoh crown thingy on a micro figure, it looks terrible! Looks absolutely atrocious. I can make it fine when I draw it, but not when I make it on the character, because it just looks like a giant box on the head. Moves all the detail of the hair and stuff. And the game is lagging for some reason right now. It's definitely fun, like, I'm not sure I'm gonna keep the detail, but currently the detail is red represents Zed and blue represents Horus. To like represent good and evil. AKA she's neutral, she doesn't give a fuck anymore. Wait, I'm turning this in from the dark glass into... Yeah, don't worry about the lore implication for this thing. Don't worry. You don't need to know. Hush. Hush, you do not need to know. Oh, putting down gravity, you still can't see through this. It's fun. Not at all. It's kind of annoying, actually. That's the exact mitt. Just making a thin line first, then we'll make it fit later. Look from above. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's see. That's like the thing. This thing has like something inside of it, which the characters mostly aren't supposed to know what it is. Of course, the main character knows. Kinda. But she knows how it looks. She hasn't really checked that thing. Mostly because when you're supposed to go check it, something happened that just made her seal it away instead, because memories are painful. Especially considering she can't be... She can't get back to... Like, she can't reconcile with what caused those memories. If she goes in here... Like, oh no, all her previous dead friends. Well, you're forgetting, she's the daughter of Anubis. She mummified them so that they are in one piece in the underworld and they will continue to live. And they are here where they will be covered with gold and stuff inside their caskets, which this would be like golden. Oh. Oh wait, I forgot I have my headphones in the wrong thing. Thank you. I think there was a follow or something? Yeah, thank you. Hey. Where's your ticket? Wait, what? Hello. Hey, Pim Pim. Uh, uh, hello. I think Philip is asleep by now. A bit late for it. He has school tomorrow. I should probably be asleep too, so. Yeah. Okay, and he leaves as soon as he knows Philip's not here. Meanie. It's like the characters, they're. Like, she's the daughter of Anubis. You can just go to the underworld and say hello to any of her like past friends, like any mortal she's been friends with, who she's like just mummified and has in this like pyramid, just keep like them safe from any grave robbers or something. She can just go visit them. Is that a cat? How did you get? Okay, it's named, so I put it there at some point. You only come for Philip. Okay, that's mean. That's mean. Meanie. Bye, Pim Pim. That's mean. That's mean. Anyways. The main pyramid. An absolutely beautiful thing, which the reason why I chose obsidian to hide that thing is partly because of that thing. I love flying with wings. Like, I don't need fireworks, just need to fly, I guess. And that mean just devoted to follow. I am what? Confused? I'm very confused. Really a fish. What the hell? What the hell are you supposed to call him? By now. Anyways, let's make the shoreline of this thing. Let's make a bit of a beach area. Like that's a pretty big area for them to have like a beach area for them. This is like basically the backyard of the Egyptian pantheon for this thing. Of course, also have the Greek pantheon, the other pantheons. This is like the Egyptians' backyard. And yes, all the landscaping here is built by hand. The majority of the entire island is actually built by hand without any like slash fill. I have lately begun to use slash fill for more, but like 90% of the island is built by hand. When I build flat on flat, I don't need to use slash. I don't need to like do it by hand. I can use slash fill without a light bug. But like I hate when the game bugs out the lighting, so I'll usually just do shit by hand because I know otherwise the game is just gonna fuck it out and it's annoying. And I don't want to deal with it because it's just nothing but an annoyance. It's so much easier to do so. Bye bye, Bim Bim. Anyways, hello to everybody else who joined before. That was actually. It's kind of shocking when so many joins, especially considering this is a time where I normally wouldn't stream. We are an hour over when I would normally stream and I've just started. I am getting more and more convinced that I am nocturnal. Because I literally, the entire day have just been like a zombie, so it's like what to do. Like, I have an upcoming exam, I had music today, I have a lot of creative projects like I'm working on, and I was still just like, I don't have anything to do. Well, in reality, I have like 20 different things to do, but it's like, I don't have anything to do. I don't have anything of interest. There's some moments where I hate my ADHD, and like the thing where it's like, I need something new. It's like, but we haven't finished the projects we're working on. Like, but I need something new, but I haven't finished the things I'm working on. But at the same time, I need something new. I haven't finished it, but I need something new. Stupid brain. Just let yourself be entertained with one thing at a time. Just. Like I'm working on a map for my D&D campaign, which it isn't really. I'm working on where locations are, kinda a bit, but mostly. It's a Hellenistic Greek setting, so well, a photo of Greece. Then I just need to know where different cities was in Hellenistic time. And then boom. I've even been able to like narrow it down. It's gonna be like close towards the end of Hellenistic time. Because I wanted to fit with like when that actually existed silk. Because I need that for a specific character's outfit. Because I can't just have it be linen, wool, and leather. It doesn't fit with the character. Like, then you can't distinguish. Like, okay, all of them are dressed in white robes. Congratulations, you're never going to be able to distinguish them. You need to be able to distinguish them, and like being like, okay, the nobles have silk. That can be like a tell for them. Like that allows me to not have to like use forever to describe stuff to the players. I can just like describe like, oh, you see like this like blue silks like swishy thing. I still don't know what to call it. It's actually for a specific character I've already drawn. I'll just sometimes draw the characters randomly, trying to figure out more stuff about them when I draw them. Usually while drawing I come up with different things. Like I'll draw a couple sketches first and then I will look through the internet finding a pose for the character. Like I have the most childish pose for the child of Ra. In like for the drawings of these stuff, for this one. While for this character right now, she's standing with her feet completely together. One of her arms extended slightly out to the side, like showing magic, and her other arm directly down by her side, having a slightly side view profile, and like completely straight in the like with her body. Her ears completely straight up as well. Very regal, very emotionless. Like the pose doesn't have that much emotion. It shows kind of a aloofness. It shows like you can tell like she's posed for it. Like this isn't like she's closed off and she doesn't show her emotion. You can tell those things off of the fact that, well, like you would probably just think like, oh, it's just a portrait photo of her until you see the other portrait photo and it's like the other's showing their personality in the photo. If she is too, then her personality must be that she's closed off, that she is hiding away who she is, that she is not showing anybody who she is for one reason or another. What reason? You don't know. She doesn't show. There's no emotion. There isn't even a face. She doesn't even, like, the drawings I have of her, she doesn't even have, like, eyes, nose, mouth. You can see, like, where the outline of, like, the shadows of the contouring of the face is. But I don't draw the actual face because I don't feel like I'm doing it right. I'll draw eyes sometimes for, like, characters so I know, like, how the eyes look. Because, well, the eyes are the windows to the soul. But I will often completely just ignore drawing, like, other stuff for them. Because I don't like doing it. I feel like I get it wrong all the time. I have, like, one drawing of Elistre, which is a D&D goddess, where I'm happy with the face. I hate drawing faces. When I do a pose for a character, their body and stuff, like posing their body, and drawing the outfit, and drawing the hair, and blah 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 blah, showing a few cues to what they're doing, blah 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 blah. 2 seconds, I need to take a sip of water. I never draw their faces with it. I just never do. Because I feel like it's ruined it. Like the simplicity and the elegance of just a completely faceless character. You need to understand what they mean through just their body language. Like you're not getting to see who they are, what they mean, what anything is about them, except for their body language. You have to read them from just body language. And I feel like I enjoy doing that. I feel like it's very fun. Like conveying an entire personality through just the character's face. Instead of all sorts of other stuff. Like everybody does the face, but like conveying through body language is interesting. Conveying it through the face is normal. Boring. It's the classy way. Like, oh look, they're doing this. Like for the child of Ra, like you can see, like the way I've drawn them, you can see that child is just from the pose, like as if they're like a child, like swinging their arms around, running down the street, smiling, laughing. You can get that without drawing their face. I got the childish like feeling of it without drawing a single part of their face. Did I try drawing their face and I absolutely hated it? Like, ill. It's terrible. I'm gonna come. I still haven't removed the face from that drawing. I'm gonna. I also have a few sketches of Mal. For anybody who doesn't know, Mal is the main bad guy. Well, main bad guy. I'm not going to reveal too much about how he actually works, what his personality is, other than the fact that he is really much just imagine somebody who is so self-assured in their abilities. Like you want to punch them. Like you absolutely just like you fucking bastard. But at the same time, you're just like, why can't I stop cheering for you? Because they are so good at what they're doing and they're so confident. Like they ooze confidence. So you're kind of just like, oh, go king. But at the same time, you're just like, stop. That's bad. Why am I cheering for the bad guy? This is uncomfortable. But at the same time, just the amount of charisma. If you can get enough charisma into a character, people will cheer for them even if they're the villains. That is my plan for him. Charismatic, chaotic piece of shit. Oh, well, in the main character's eyes anyways, piece of shit. Then we have Celeste, who is most likely also going to take on the villain role, because she may be his opposite. But neither of them are good. They're both extremes. Main character is probably a better version of it. Most people are a better version of what they are. Because most people are balanced. They're the extremes to the point where people would literally not be able to survive that kind of stuff. Like, two polar opposite characters, like out in the very extreme between chaos and order. So one character representing like everything constantly changing, nothing ever normal, everything chaotic. Anything that's like predictable, he sees as boring. Like, ugh, boring, next thing. While for her, because she's order, she is order to the point of nothing new. Like, imagine like you like it's a normal weekday. You're doing everything you're supposed to. Nothing new has happened. Everything's the same. You go to work or school or whatever. You come home. You do whatever you do when you're home. And the day's over and you do it back again. Oh, hello. Like, basically that. Like, two polar opposite characters. A character of pure chaos. And one of pure order. Like, it's not chaos and harmony. Because harmony is... like... is not something that has an opposite. Harmony is... well, harmony between two opposites. Usually. Just literally just the characters being... like him being a chaotic piece of shit and her being controlling, boring, and kind of feeling like more of a dictator character, I would actually say, like with her personality, versus him. And then there's literally any other character in the show, more of a middle ground, some of them being, of course, towards more one reaction than the other, but literally just, yes. Anyways, hello back. Welcome back, Pim Pim. Yes. I'm gonna shape the beach more later. The thing is that I want to go further up here. And then to go further out, giving me a bigger beach area here. You come back and then you leave immediately. Bye, Pim Pim. See you. Anyways. Back to building the beach. Or whatever you're gonna call this. Why are you yelling? I know, so do I. I have 2 extra hours soon. Hey, Mom.
Just stay sick.
I know, but I'm nocturnal.
Good night.
Night, Mom. Yeah, I know, Pim Pim. I have school tomorrow as well. I have 2 extra hours tomorrow. Which I could technically start with because I don't have online class anymore, but I'm not going to because it's the only way I get myself to actually do my math homework. I probably said that too quickly. but I'm not gonna repeat it. Just listen to it over and over again until it makes sense. It'll make sense at some point, I think. Maybe. Probably. Maybe not. But likely not. I speak too fast, sorry. That's what I do when I want to say something like, but I don't want to spend time on it. I just say it quickly. Anyways, let's... I don't even know, like, I just had a villager and I didn't want to kill it, so I just... Okay, I got attacked, okay. What the hell? Why such fish? Why? You're very confusing. Not as confusing as Philip. You still can't beat him with that one. Block, 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 block. Oh, the doggies. Belda! The bumps around. No. It's my dogs. Oh. It's the younger one who pesters the older one sometimes. I'm not sure if it's pestering him that much. Like, he doesn't see... The older one doesn't seem to have a problem with it, but still, it's like... It's a bit of just like, just leave him alone. Because, like, when he was a bit younger again, the puppy is a bit of an idiot. He will chase him around. Let's do this. I'll fill that in later. That's the basic of the beach right now. We're gonna fix the underwater thing at some point. I'll probably do that off stream because that is not interesting at all. What else is there? I really like this farm like look because it's more of random where the stuff like goes. Like there's wheat, there's beetroot, there's potatoes, there's carrot, there's more wheat there, there's more beetroot there, there's potatoes there, there's carrots there. It's like a very natural farm thing and I really like it. I like it to make like a big area of it. This giant pyramid that was supposed to be built over in this direction, I kind of feel like I'm gonna change it from a pyramid to something else. I'm going to another thing like, okay, if this was like her place of living before she built the stuff over there, which is now the prime part of camp. I'm kind of thinking less pyramid now, which is sad because this took me forever. I'm kind of thinking something else, something more to do with the character Mal, aka the evil male character, the character that represents chaos. Before anybody's like, oh, what about Agents of Olympus? Is this something with that to do? No, he's Doom. That's like Doom, and I don't know what the other one is. Like that one implies pure evil and stuff with it because it's Doom. Like it's Doom. Like that is a rather evil thing. But like chaos, chaos can be good. Like anything that doesn't normally happen. Like if you live your entire life doing the same thing again and again and again, that's boring. When new stuff happens, that's nice. That's something he would do. Make new stuff happen for you. But at the same time, too much of what he does, all new, never structured, never the same. You never know what you get. You never have anything to fall back on that makes you feel safe. That's when you get too much from him. While with his sister, you get too much order, and you never get to experience anything fun. It can also give you a sense of security. While he may not give you security, he can give you excitement. Both are important. Like, it's nice to have a secure life, but have some excitement sometimes. But to not feel to not feel stressed by the chaos, you have to have some stability in your life. And to not feel bored by the stability in your life, you have to have some chaos. That's basically the premise, and then the fact that they are bickering right now, basically. They ain't agreeing on shit. For some reason. Which I'm not gonna get into, and it's not because they're opposites in power. They would have bashed that out a long time ago. They would have agreed on stuff a long time ago, because, well, they are basically the building blocks of the universe. They'd have agreed on it a long time ago just to keep it harmonious between the two of them. Don't break each other's stuff. If somebody claims that it's theirs, the other one can't touch it. That includes like people as well, because they are primordial beings. People to them are just... It's just a toy for them to play with, or... At that point, demigods may as well also be their toys to play with. That's actually my idea for like what it is. Like for the demigod, the daughters of Anubis. For her, most humanoids would probably also be like as if they were like they don't really matter. They'll die before she's done taking her nap. Like they're short lives. But she still has like an understanding of, well, they have feelings and stuff. Because she may be old, but she's not that old. She hasn't forgotten what it felt like to be a new creature, to be young. Opposite the representation of chaos and the representation of, well, structure and stuff, order. They're kind of very, very, very old. Like they're older than old. They are older than the planet. So it's like they have forgotten what it felt like to have emotions. AKA why he is clamoring to it now when he's found anything that makes him feel that way. AKA why it's so dangerous that he's feeling that way now, because now he's dangerous. Now he's clamoring for something. But like many demigods would like they would never like understand why they were the ones wouldn't care. It's like, it's understandable. It's been so many years. What do they really matter anyways? But at the same time, it's like, they will understand it kinda, cause like, they do kinda remember being human. Or thinking they were human or something. They have a few memories left of it. Like, even like a slight bit of memory for it, you would like have a little bit of sympathy towards your human race. But like, for those two, which are literally supposed like concepts of the universe, they were never really in that state. They learned quickly not to act on their emotions, otherwise they would fight and tear whatever they built apart. So they couldn't have anything. They couldn't have anything like the thing where it's like, we can't have anything nice. Like they couldn't have anything nice if they showed emotion. They both had to like see the way of like how they act. When it comes to each other, they can't be emotional because then they will just yell at each other and break each other's shit. And then the other one will break it, and then they'll destroy the world. So they don't. But they were fighting recently. Or recently to them, for everybody else, that would have been many years ago. They fought. They sealed each other away because they didn't want to destroy each other's shit, because then the other one would be allowed to destroy their shit, and they didn't want to do that. I think. I'm not sure completely. They never really destroy stuff on purpose. It's more of just like, okay, if two primordial forces of nature were to fight, pretty sure that's more destructive than anything a human could ever make. Ever. Like, if the concept of chaos and order were to physically butt heads, that sounds destructive. Does that not, okay, my brother's here right now. Does that not sound destructive? Does that not sound like it would do more than a nuke? Like if the physical God, like the primordial manifestation of chaos and the primordial like manifestation of order are fighting.
Well, it wouldn't be that destructive because chaos would whip Order's ass before it had enough time to destroy anything.
No, they are the same. They are the same power. They are an equal and opposite force radius. They are opposite forces. Do you understand how the world works? There is equal and opposite in everything. Otherwise, order. This world isn't orderly completely. Order, I mean order as in nothing ever happens that's different from the norm. Nothing. Well, chaos is. Everything is chaotic. They are equals and opposites. They have the same power, but they are opposites. So if they ever miss each other, or if they shoot slightly beside each other, it's something else that is getting a amount of power that's something that could literally tear the world apart. Just shot at it.
I'm still calling it the chaos.
You're misunderstanding. I'm not asking who would win. I'm asking if it would destroy the world in the process.
It would make a very messy world. But what is the mean by destroy the world? Like Earth
I mean tearing the fabric of space-time apart?
So that would require for them to exist in the first place, so
I mean tearing everything apart because they are unhappy with each other? The whole premise of this world is that they stopped fighting because they wanted to make stuff for fun. And then they kind of just have to accept that they can't fight each other because then they'll ruin everything. Then they fight each other and luckily seal themselves away. Other gods and demigods taking shots from them to try and block it from destroying the world. Because they kind of need the
world to exist.
They kind of need the physical world to exist for them to exist. So just kind of no.
Please don't kill me.
Don't destroy the entirety of Egypt in one shot. No. Don't.
Ridiculous.
Actually, what if Atlantis? What if that was the reason they fell? A slight bit of an altitude, almost a perfect hit on the other person, but a slight bit of power shut off and hit Atlantis, and it's fuck. Just destroyed it.
What Atlantis? I don't see no Atlantis around here.
It's definitely not alive anymore.
All I see is a crater being filled by water.
But you need to understand that chaos wouldn't win the fight. This isn't who would win. This is they are opposites, but they are equals in power. They have the same power. The entire thing of this is that they have the same power.
Possible.
No, that's the entire thing. They have the same amount of power, but they cancel each other out. The problem is they cancel each other out, and the world is made out of chaos and order. They're canceling out the world. If chaos shoots in an area that is mostly orderly. Oh, not good. And if order shoots in an area that's mostly chaotic, not good. Okay, those areas were destroyed, but if chaos shoots in an area that's mostly chaotic, what is that? Why is the plant eating the cow? That kind of stuff. And if order shoots is an area where it's mostly order, why is everything just everything dead, everything wasteland? Why does everything look flat? Why are there so many hexagons? Hexagons are one of the most stable structures in the world. That's why I'm saying hexagons for it, because let's be honest. They are so stable, they would be her preferred shape. I think my brother has I don't understand right now. He wouldn't win over her. They're equals and opposites. That's the entire point. They're equals. And the question wasn't even who would win. It was if it would destroy the fucking world. If literal chaos and order was fighting. Why the hell would he win? How would chaos win over order? They're equals and opposites. They are magical beings. They are the same power, but they're the opposite powers of each other. I'm also thinking of like having them as like siblings. I like the idea of having them like siblings. Before anybody's like, oh, what if they were in a relationship? No. No. At least one of them already has another love interest. Plus, at least we can't view them as anything else than siblings right now, so it's just kind of want to puke at that idea. If I view the characters as like siblings there. Like how those two are placed like close by each other, although they wouldn't be siblings. They'd be cousins. It would be so cute. Everybody else is like the aunt or uncle. They're cousins. What is that? What is that? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Something happened. Don't like it. I should just draw the family tree for the like the Greek family. But it'd be so. There'd be like a bow on it. Because of Zeus. Because Hades makes kind of like a little ring over in the side because, well, technically Persephone is his niece. But that's kind of normal for the gods. There is a story where Zeus assaults his own daughter. Like, that's next level disgusting. Like, Zeus, what the fuck? What are you doing? I'm not gonna mention which god it is. Just, yeah. I mean, you already know who of them it isn't. Hestia is a virgin goddess. Demeter already has a child with him. Hera is married to him. Athena is a virgin goddess. I think Artemis is a virgin goddess as well. There's just sons. That ain't his child. That's like his grandfather's severed testicle, whatever the hell project came out of the sea when his... it's weird. Okay, so family tree for the gods pretty good, basically. Like, before we get to these ones. Before we get to the gods, you have Gaia, aka the earth, and you have Uranus, aka the sky. They have kids, they have the Titans, including Kronos, who will be the future father of these lovely people. Not really that lovely. Anyways, he's kind of a tyrant. He throws some of the other kids in the jail. Not the Titans, the other ones. I think the Hecatombs. And the Cyclops, I think, were siblings too. I don't remember if it was the Cyclops. If I remember, it was the Hecatombs. I don't remember if they were the ones in jail, but they were. Yeah, they were. 6 armed, like 100. Like, they have a lot of arms, they have a lot of heads. Kronos basically just took to imprisoning some of his more monstrous kids. Not Kronos, like, not Osiris, Gaia and... the sky, I'm just gonna say the sky. So Kronos, his youngest son, cuts off his testicles, it lands in the sea, and from the foam, like, it foams, and out of nowhere Aphrodite's there, okay, fully grown, naked lady, okay. Anyway, sometime after that, he has kids of himself, like Kronos has kids of his own, which are these lovely ones. Hades was first, if I remember right. He's the oldest. I don't remember who comes then, but some of the like middle ones are like Hades the oldest, then Poseidon, Hera, Demeter, Hestia are somewhere in between, and then Zeus is the youngest sibling actually. Anyways, there now. They are eaten, or more accurately, swallowed whole. Cronus didn't learn to chew his food apparently. But we have Zeus, who their mother basically just gives him over to Gaius, like, please, I can't deal with this. Like, just take him, hide him. I'll just give my husband a stone instead. He won't know the difference between a baby and a stone, although he's eaten 6 other babies. No, wait, 5 others. But, like, Cronus, you didn't notice the difference between a child and a stone swaddled in fabric. Okay. Anyways, Zeus grows up, gets Metis, aka Athena's mother, to help get Kronos to throw them up! Like, bleh. Fully grown gods. Okay. They fight, they can't really win that much. They get the like Gaia's like, hey Zeus, get the Hecatonchires, like the ones that Uranus imprisoned. That Kronos didn't really free afterwards, which is just kind of like you forgot some of your siblings, asshole. So like, he frees them. They help him. I'm pretty sure if I remember right, they're guarding Tartarus now, which is where the Titans are, if I remember right as well. Not all Titans were imprisoned, by the way, but a good amount of them were. So yeah, they rule now. Zeus is told that his wife Metis is destined to bear children more thoughtful than him. First a daughter, then a son who's going to one day overthrow him. So he absorbs her while she's pregnant with Athena. Her wisdom, he's absorbed that, and her essence he's absorbed, so she can provide him with wisdom from inside his head. Oh no, I got a headache. Bump. Oh, out popped Athena. Out of his head, he just split open on the table or something. He got a splitting headache. He responded literally by splitting his head open. And there is Athena, fully clothed, fully grown. That is how that happened. We of course also have his second wife, Hera, which he has Hephaestus and Iris with. Then he has a fling with... This is just the flings he got godchildren out of. He has a lot of other flings. We have a fling with the mortal Semele, which made Dionysus. That one is a very complicated story. We have with the Pleiad Maya, which made Hermes. I don't remember if that one was complicated too. I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. It was a complicated birth because of her being angry, I think. I think both Lysis and Maya had a difficult birth time thing. I'm mixing it around. One of them had, or both of them had. Because of Hera being a bitch about it. Apollo and Artemis is from Leto and Zeus. And then there's a lot of other ones where it didn't result in gods, but instead in demigods. Zeus fucks a lot. He fucks too much. So, yeah, this one over here may have to get a basement. This may have to get a basement. Or at the very least, probably something looking more like... Wait, no. Like this. This is more accurate to like 1 year of whatever Zeus has been doing. Then we'd have to do that for every year for like 100 years, because they would have to like wait until the demigods for at least 100 years before they think they'd be ready to live on their own in safety without dying to a monster. She's like, oh, you turn like slightly more into a teenager or slash adult thing. Depends on which demigod it is. Oh, we're gonna try and eat you now because we're monsters and we want the honor of eating a demigod. Yeah, we're just gonna pick you up and put you over here. Basically, when your powers begin to manifest, the monsters begin to like get attracted towards you. So it's just kind of like the gods just being like, nope, we're just picking the child up, putting you over here. Hey, you're a pretty old demigod. You can take care of the other demigods so we don't have to take care of our own children. Right? God will pay you! Come on, here's a gift. Fine, you'll do it? Good. Now you don't have to do shit. Pretty accurate version of what happened for her. Just like them just being like, please. It's like, fine. So I want something for it. I think those wings are gonna be something. I can't decide if they're gonna be like these wings or if I want it to look like as if it's light, like just pure energy from her back that's holding her up. But then if it's supposed to be energy, does it have to be like white light? What if it's like black? Hey there. Give me a second. Stream. Energy. I think I have to end the stream now. It's also 23, so it's kind of 11 in the evening, so I have to end stream anyways to go to sleep for tomorrow. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good day, night, evening, morning, whenever, wherever you are in the world, and bye bye. Bye, stream.